Wow.
Get away from her! Benedicta!
That had no right to be that hot, god damn it. Hey, buddy.
After it.
Get it.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay. Hey, gorgeous. How are you doing? God, they eat a baby dinosaur, aren't they? Oh, you baby.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he
a
gave me.
cloud with a crust.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Wink, wink.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
Oh, fine then.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Fresh from the grill. What was all that crashing and banging?
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But... Okay.
Huh?
Okay, look. Thought we were gonna walk in on something strange for a minute.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
What are you up to?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the
pearl.
many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement. But not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
I had a feeling though he was up to something. Not necessarily bad, just up to something. Uncle.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians.
Did
They
the
took me
ruffians very
aside
well?
and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
Okay.
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
No, that's
A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge.
Is it though?
What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count
Are you guys
on your
gonna let me
support
talk?
if things turn sour.
Of course.
Of course. What was I saying? Oh yes, I get the feeling from Uncle Byron, like, I don't think he's gonna be working for the enemy. I don't see that ever happening. But maybe in some... He's rich for a reason. Like, I don't think it's just royalty. He's ridiculously rich for a reason, and you don't usually get that way unless you've done some nefarious things. So I'm sure, like, not with ill intent, but self-serving. Like, there's a little more to it than meets the eye, but not in a working for the enemy, and I don't think he's going to turn Clive over ever and stuff like that.
I need to drink.
Just a tad suspicious of him right now. We go for a swim first. It's lovely here. Thank you, Daisy.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream.
It is beautiful.
Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
You had men throwing meat at you? I'm not sure how I feel about that. You think, yeah, nope. Stop giving me little cliffy corners where they look like there should be some chests. You look like something. Yes, you are. Leg eater? Ew. Don't eat my legs, please. I like my legs. Yeah, this doesn't seem like an ambush. Not at all.
I'll take it from here.
Feels like an ambush. Walks like an ambush, talks like an ambush.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Wow. It's a lot.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Who's them?
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
You have a creepy
But
voice.
we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Like, I feel like here he
My
would
lord,
still might want to take the
is the
crystals
meaning of
after all
this?
this.
Double-crossing dogs.
You know what I
They're
mean?
not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Like 100% helping Clive, but I feel like he might be finding a way to like use the crystals still too. I don't know. I just get that vibe. I could be wrong. Could be full of shit. He's got a performer in him though. You know?
Yes, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
No! How dare you make me fight the babies? Oh no! Why are you doing this to me, game? I'm gonna pretend this didn't happen. Ignore it. This is awful. How dare you? That's unforgivable, Final Fantasy. Absolutely unforgivable. How dare they? Alright, I'll be right back because this, my shirt smells musty and it's bothering the hell out of me. I need to. You know when you have your shirt in the closet too long and it just kind of smells musty.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard,
Sure
you were
thing.
magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
The
Long
whole
enough to
time, I'm
witness your
sure.
uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists.
Ma'am,
Now it's over.
stop that, please.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Dog is scratching her ass on my chair. Stop it.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Like something weird's going on. I could be paranoid though. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse.
I love the
Well,
name. Thank you very
Clive,
much.
You held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you
You
attempt to
can either
pass through.
stop or leave.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
He only does it because he
Here,
knows it bothers
wear
him.
this.
Okay. All right. Another
Any
seal.
friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
One way to phrase it. Oh, you're so beautiful.
Mia los Delan. Tu Isakelis.
Getting flashbacks of his dad. Still miss him. You know, he's on the screen for 5 minutes.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. Follow the crystals. Oh, maybe everything is fine. Maybe I'm getting heebie-jeebies for no reason. Alrighty. Okay, you have a quest.
Never even forged a button.
A
Perhaps
button.
Mr. Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type.
I'm sure you're
People
fine.
are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
Okay.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Yes, sir.
I'll talk
Let's
to
go.
every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
Alrighty.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Alrighty then.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind.
That bread
I need
looks
to know what makes a
delicious
good
back
carving
there. Oh my
knife.
god.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Oh. I could live here and be happy. Oh my god, that all looks amazing.
Thing I've worked
Oh,
for.
hello, you.
Ruined.
What's wrong, buddy?
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Okay.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt
Weird.
that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
That is really weird, I have to say. Like, your natural
Right.
springs are just
I'll go
suddenly
and take a look.
boiling for no reason.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
This one.
Sweet incense.
Ha! They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that then. While we're here. Oh, hello.
Make our way back to the
There you
ferry
are.
now.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
Good business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
Yes, please
Drake's
do.
Fang is currently riddled with royalists.
Oh, good.
Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Okay.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Thank you. That's nice of you.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Good plan. Don't die. Good plan indeed. Okay. Let's go. Goodness, it's a ways round. I'm have to come back anyway, so I might as well go.
Drake's
Whee!
Fang should be just beyond these springs.
Shall we press on?
Yes, we're gonna do a couple of things for the townspeople first. That is, yeah, you gotta go all the way around. Oh, it's not far, he said. It's just down the road, he said. Shit. I see you over there. I see you. See, it's not far. It's just over there. Boing. Can I get there, please? No. Just down the road. Oh. Getting Skyrim flashbacks. It's a shame Jill and Gav aren't here to enjoy these hot springs with me. We could have such a lovely time here. Instead I'm with crazy Uncle Byron. You're not really the person I'm in the mood to share hot springs with, but you're who I'm with, apparently. Get some bath salts and have a grand old time.
Frying pan.
I just realized they're called bath bombs. That is hysterical. You know, my flames probably aren't helping the matter. You know. I'm probably doing a good job heating the pools myself. Did I just kick it? That's funny.
This farewell.
Enemy slain. Can I live here? You enjoying the baths, Torgal? You enjoying the baths, buddy? Oh, I didn't want to jump.
Torgal.
Stop it. I love that one. He looks so happy. He's so happy.
Man, I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
Oh, good.
It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Bath bomb party.
You tell a fine story.
Why, thank you.
That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
It's been a while since we've had like a creature pop up somewhere weird because of the blight. So I wonder if that's what it was.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their
So
metals,
maybe
perhaps?
something to mix with the metal?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Something to keep it bound so it stays light but durable. My theory right now. Mixing metals.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
Ah, that's right.
Lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use.
True.
But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Something tells me I'm gonna have to fight something to get this.
Do you crush it up, or just...
Look at you go! Hello.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
It is.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
That's not cool.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would Say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number one
He's very
in any
thoughtful,
business,
actually.
Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, because it was a step in the right direction, for sure.
I
like
was
that.
wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a
You
feather.
can't sell to everybody.
And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
No, I
You
think
passed your test.
You passed your test because
That's all
you
that matters.
got creative.
You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Yeah, that was something I learned in school. Is so often if a company can spread itself too thin and try and sell to everybody, and you can't do that. So it's actually better to narrow down who it's for and make it tailored to them. You're a pretty smart dude. Okay, that's it here. I guess we're gonna go now. Wow.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
What?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
No, it's too hard on you. You're alright.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance. but was kindled by my father.
He was a good man.
You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Sounds good.
You can regale me too, Torgo.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Like, oh goodness, I know I was simping over Sid's voice actor for the majority of this game, but can we talk about how amazing the voice actor for Clive is? Like, in that speech he did, you like the little like emotional breaks you could hear in his voice. So well done. Wow. It's like a volcano. Oh, poor baby. Don't feel bad for you.
Why do they still hurt?
Because you ain't got no hands.
What has that gutter rat done to me?
Damn, boy. Maybe if you didn't keep slamming your hands into things, or your nubs, whatever they are, then it wouldn't hurt.
Out of my sight, witch!
Dude! Uncalled for.
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
Oh, it's the
He sought to
Griffin
humiliate
wannabe.
Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
boy. Got skills.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please.
Channeling some serious
Just
David Bowie from the Labyrinth vibes with those pants there.
The heart.
The heart?
Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any.
What are you making here, bud?
But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Yeah.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
So that's what happened.
She did.
Benedicta.
But she completely lost herself.
Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
What happened there?
Muthos is here.
Who?
Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
What the fuck? Okay, we'll wait till later to address that then. Something tells me we aren't going to be leaving the crystal alone. Like we promised. Ew. What the fuck? What? Ugh. Add that to the list of what I was not expecting when we came in here. Ugh.
Orcs.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I've dealt with orcs in Final Fantasy. Ever.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Okay, into the darkness. Okay, I just want to take a moment. It was interesting with Hugo. I understand that he really did love Benedicta, and that I get that wanting vengeance. What erased any sympathy for him was how he treated people. Like the kicking the poor girl who was just bringing drinks, like unnecessary. But it's so weird to see this character as well, like, because I am convinced she did not love him. I don't think she loved him at all. She loved Sid. But being with Hugo was beneficial to her.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now?
Just like...
How the hell did that happen?
Being with... I'm trying to think who it was now, like... I can't remember who was Emperor, what, the leader of Walud.
They spotted us.
she was with him and it benefited her. So to see Hugo so devastated over someone who I don't think loves him at all, it's very interesting.
This one.
Interesting storytelling. But I have a feeling next time we see Hugo, he is going to be majorly hulked out. Okay, you're new. That's healing as well. That is way more beneficial. So I want that. So that is the Flames of Rebirth. I'm gonna go back to that. We like anything that helps with our health. So let's do that. It's very fun. I'm excited to try that now. Oh, yes! Oh, so cool. So cool. That was amazing. Where are you? There you are. Something sounds really loud. Oh, it's sexy as hell, that. Oh my god, that's so cool. I might want to take a break. I'm getting hungry. So it's behind this door first.
Stairs.
Oh, hello. Up there. Can I assist you with something? Maybe give you a taste of nightmare mode? You look like the exact type of person who would enjoy my nightmare mode.
Over here.
Since this seems to be the Titan fight is what we're gearing up for. Which has notoriously been some of my favorites. Oh, hold on. Oh, hello, big boy. You are a very big boy. I was saying, oh yeah, this is the fight that Graf cannot stop talking about. And so far, all the Titan fights have also had the best music, in my opinion. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good, and it heals. I love it so much. Ooh, yeah.
This one.
Let's get a little break before he gets up. Yeah. Where'd you go? You think you could escape me that way? Nonsense.
This one. Over here. Get him.
Right in the booty. Yes. Excellent. That went very well. Yeah, the first time I fought Titan was in 14, and it is some of the best music ever. I don't want to say who it is in 10, but if I'm thinking it's the right thing, who the Final Fantasy X's Titan ended up being was also very cool and also my favorite music in the entire game, so I'm very excited for this. It's gonna be some heavy metal. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Wow.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Like, I know we're here for Hugo, but I feel like we're not gonna leave without dealing with the crystal. I would be very surprised if
Kupka never did do things by halves. As
we
if
come
taking
back.
the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle.
I wonder if, like, Hugo tries to just absorb the crystal, like, and that's what destroys it. That would be interesting, right? Here we go. Hello, Griffin.
Let the trial begin.
I don't care what his name is, he's Griffin. The trial, huh? That's one way to put it. That sounded really gross. Did you hear that? There was some slimy stuff.
With me.
I dodge. Ah! Run, run, run. Jesus Christ. Laser beam me. Oh. Go, boy. Oh, it's so good. Nice dodge and a stagger. This is happy.
Over here.
I love when a limit break and a stagger coincide. It's very fun. Oops. Did not dodge that. Yeah, you got a stagger though. Ow. Rude. Nice. Undertaker vanquish. So I get the feeling that is only round one of the guys before Titan. So that went pretty easy. Who's next? Come on. Big bridge. Oh, thank you.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
That floor is gorgeous. Look at that. the dead bodies for a minute. That is gorgeous.
Did the orcs do this too?
Okay. Something tells me no. Something tells me this was Hugo's rage. Sneaky suspicion. So good. Great.
Over here.
Ugh. My new favorite move. Yeah. The other ones are so much fun, and I do want to try Titan's powers at some point when I've accumulated enough points to just max them up so I can play. But the Phoenix ones are just so gorgeous. Because yeah, here, like this is really cool, but the Ifrit is just fire.
This one.
Whereas the Phoenix flames have all those different colors in them, and it's just absolutely breathtaking.
Or for him.
I'm definitely glad I equipped the points boost, because that's been very valuable. Okay, bravery. Okay, interesting. And I'm going to ignore that and just go for it. Like that, like all the blues and the purples is just beautiful. Boink. A new enemy appears. Can I get out the corner, please? Through your bravery. And the greens as well. Just, oh, gorgeous. All done? Cool.
First orcs, now these nightmares.
I'm much more of a nightmare than them. We are scarier than they are, Clive. Trust me on that.
Hold back.
Over here. Slow.
Nice timing. It really is just like being able to live out an anime with the fight moves. The sort of, I guess, physics of the fight moves are so anime, and I love it. Like that was so cool. I wish I could do that in real life, just be able to move like that. You know, that was one of the things, like, you know, the lifelong question, like what if you could have a superpower or something, what would it be? I'd love to just move like an anime character, just glide around, jump up and down, parkouring everywhere. It'd just be so much fun.
You've been busy, Kupka.
Like, you know, with a good anime slide too. That would just be so much fun.
Where did you go?
I guess a big guy would need a big bed. There he is. Oh, this is cool. Yeah.
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it.
God, it's
Come
like
on, Toggle.
Shaq's bed. Like, Clive is not a small man, and I look like a goddamn child next to this bed. It's so funny. I look tiny. Even Torgal looks tiny. Oh wait, hold on. Hang on. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? Okay, yeah, this was just for the view, I'm guessing. This incredible view. Look at that. What's next? Oh, I'm walking. Felt like I was in a cutscene for a minute. Wait. Oh, I'm fighting. Okay. I don't even know what I needed. What do I need? Oh, these guys. Very nice. It's a pretty good radius of fire, that, I have to say. I didn't think I was close enough then, but apparently I was. Oh, well done, Torgal. Oh, hey. What an arena, like the crystals all around us. It's so cool.
This one.
That better be the last of them.
Who do we have here? Hugo? Wow. Yeah, Hugo.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Wow.
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
He's lost his mind. With grief. Wow.
Get away from her! Benedicta!
That had no right to be that hot, god damn it. They knew what they were doing there. They knew what they were doing there. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. He's priming.
Not now.
I think maybe now, actually. You're fighting Ifrit here. Don't fight it. I'm sure that's what it is. Not just a headache. Oh my god. The energy.
Come on.
Meditate, breathe,
Find
yes.
him. You've done this before. You can do it again.
Do it.
Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Is this the time now? Whoa. So now we have a new hooded figure, I'm guessing. Because that's not Joshua, I don't think. Oh, here we go. He's so cool. Shit. Here we go. Oh, that's so cool. Hell yeah, here we go. Titan. Without his hands, like, oh my god, stop. Okay, there we go. God, when you think of how big Ifrit is, and I'm tiny compared to him, that it's just, it's not even fathomable. Look at that booty though, dang. Ah, fireball. I'm guessing firelight is a heal. Oh, look at this. Go. It's the music from the beginning, I think, right? That's what it seems to be. Oh my god, yes. But it's like, I'm really glad we didn't turn for the last one, the last crystal, because that needed to be Jill's fight. Like that needed to be her redemption. And if you went full on dominant, it would have just made it his fight. So I'm really glad they didn't take Jill's moment away from her by Clive just being an epic motherfucker. Here we go, phase 2. Dodging. You really like throwing your rocks, don't you? Nice. Wow.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Hell yeah! I learned Brimstone. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. What? Yeah, we're just gonna end up taking it down because of our fight, aren't we? Jesus Christ! Okay, Clive has learned the ability Brimstone. Hold and release R2 and square to emit. Hold longer. Okay.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Not bad. Let's charge it up for a minute. Sounds good. I feel like this kind of sliding is so much fun. Nice. See, you may be a big motherfucker, but I'm pretty agile. Nice. We'll save that. Ooh, we did it anyway. Cool. Nice. That one. Hell yeah. Ow. Ow. Do you mind? Flip him. Ooh. That. Crystals? Okay. Just a nice little snack. Delicious. Just had a little snack. Jesus Christ. Well then. Okie dokie. You just take. Did you just break the crystal? Oh, here we go. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Here we go. That was just, there was good music, but it's not a Titan fight without metal. Here it goes. Nice. Wow. What the hell is this? The tentacles, the rock tentacles are a choice. Yes. Oh, look at us go! The fact they managed to make us small is a feat in itself. Oh, I don't have to run, I just gotta fight it. Okay. Hello. Wow. No. Okay, so yeah, just shoot. This is great running music. Oh my goodness. One. I'm just amazed. Everything about this.
I've got you now.
Here we go. Ow. Just ran right into that, didn't I? It's kind of like the Titan fight in 15, just more epic. So in 15 it was a lot of, without spoiling too much, if you haven't played it, it was just a lot of dodging. I feel like we have more of a choice to what you do here. It kind of reminds me of Firestarter, this music. Like a more metal Firestarter. Here we go. One. Oh, new face. And now the electronic. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's like Firestarter. This is so cool. Nice. Can you imagine just living your lives and seeing this in the distance? Like you're just in town getting your cup of coffee for the day and then you see these motherfuckers going at it. Getting crabbed in my thumb. My goodness, I needed a break. Max, you let me down so much. Move, thank you. Nice. Add this to my hype music for damn sure. Go get it. Damn it. Heck yes, dogging. Ugh. Go. The stone tentacles is not what I was expecting at all. That was such an unexpected choice. I don't normally see Titan and think tentacles. But what a great way to switch it up. Yes. Ooh, hell yes. Oh my god, where are we going? Go, 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 go. Yeah, hit him with it. What am I doing? I'm guessing I'm just hitting shit so it doesn't hit me, maybe? On for the ride. Yes, okay.
Heads up, Hugo.
Nice pun, Clive. Wow. Hell yeah. Oh, and they got a growling too. I love it. The damage number. Oh, good. Hi. We're not done. Hello. Why won't you just die? Firelight, honestly. We're doing well. Wow, just hit that booty hard. What are you throwing at me now? Nice, swift recovery. Okay, I don't think I quite dodged it, but that's okay. Was I able to even dodge that? I don't think I was. I think I just gotta fight him. Ow. It's kind of like a throwback also to how the fight was in the beginning. Just, you have no control over where you're going, but you can shoot at least. It's very cool, this. Back when we thought Ifrit was the villain. How far we've come in the game. And the little, like, the glows of the shockwaves as you on the impact, so cool. What? Shit. What are we doing, Clyde? Me and my rock arms. Mother crystal ether arms. Holy shit. Entertainment district much? Done? Wow! Oh my god, that was nuts. Okay. That was just absolutely incredible. That was so... That's like a perfect example of it doesn't need to be hard. It just needs to be absolutely enjoyable and just amazing. Like, I love the spectacle fights. My favorite fight in Elden Ring, well, one of them was the Serpent King, and because it was, even though it was one of the easiest fights in the game, it was such a spectacle. It just made it so much more fun, and I love that so much. This is so good. All the different phases, all the different musics. Wow. And so many moments that like sort of drew from previous games, Titan fights as well. while we're here, and we're in Hulk mode, nice. Again, imagine you're going about your day and you look up and you see that. You know when you just look out your window and you capture something random? Imagine seeing that. Wow. And he just fades away. What's going on, Clive? So this is you. So, oh, I wonder, is this Ultima? Like, telepathically speaking, maybe? Oh no, it's fire though. Who is this? Ultima.
Is that you?
Yeah, Ultima. Okay, I wondered.
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I'm already pretty damn perfect, I think.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Joshua.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it.
Ooh, that's creepy.
The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Ooh, that's weird. It's like a experimentation? Is what it sounded like?
Thank you, Joshua.
I just want them together.
One
Just
can
put
no
them
more
together.
command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is
There he
stronger.
is.
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge.
Yeah.
Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
How did he feel about Benedicta being killed? He doesn't seem to care. All we know is that they were
Hugo
sharing a bed.
Croker, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
Who sent the head? I want to know who sent the head.
the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Incredible. Wow. Alright, Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon.
Some medicine,
Okay.
my lord?
I want to pause it a sec because I just want to talk about something before I forget it. I think it's so interesting that they chose Hugo to be, I'm trying to think how to phrase it, the one whose downfall was grief. The stone rock titan dominant, you know, the biggest looking man that we've seen, to be the one that was so in love that he just lost it when he lost that love. It's so interesting that they chose him for that, because you would associate him with toxic masculinity, but it's almost like he falls into the, like, he's so sure of himself that it doesn't matter what people think. So he just cares about himself. And it's so interesting that even though it was like because of love of Benedicta, all his actions were very selfish. But just to have him be the one that was distraught by grief was a really interesting choice, I think.
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Rude, she's just a kid.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable.
He's interested. I think he might be a good guy at heart. He seems to be.
But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh, okay, hello. I was just gonna say, it seemed like that guy cared a lot about him.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
That's so sweet.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die.
No, the complete opposite of Hugo.
Allow that to happen.
He cares about his people.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
That his brother?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
What does that mean?
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Joshua, hello.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
You made it. Great.
I know you. At ease. We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
I wonder how old he is. He still seems so young.
I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
They're so similar. And I wonder if that's on purpose. Wow, yeah, they're really similar looking. Joshua just looks more disheveled from being on the road. That's a really interesting choice. Wow, okay. Wow, amazing.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Amazing. It seems like the Emperor and who we've dubbed Griffith were sort of experimenting with Hugo a little bit, like dropping these little seeds of information to see what he would do with it. It's very interesting.
We're seeing troops.
Hello, everybody. I have tales to tell.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
Well, I couldn't just leave it there.
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
Let's have a group hug,
feel it.
please.
Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you.
Ooh, I just had a thought.
I will.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here, but I did just have a thought. I wonder if he couldn't activate Ifrit when we were at Dragon's Fang, was it? I think it was. Because Jill was there. And I wonder if that's his subconscious. I don't want to hurt the people I love again. So he was unable to do it. However, when he was up against Hugo, it was just him. And also, where was Torgal throughout that whole ordeal? Did he just, like, see Hugo run the other direction and just wait for everything to pass? I just had that thought. But yeah, for the both, other than our good boy who knows when to run, he wasn't with anyone, and before he was with Jill, so I wonder if there's something there. I don't know, but that was amazing, and I'm gonna call it a day on that one. Amazing, amazing, amazing fight though.